Hi, I'm Dave Grady from Maritime TV, from our studios here near Washington, D.C. for this special presentation. With me here via Zoom is Miss Chelsea Patterson. She's with the MM&P, and she's the Women's Caucus Committee East Coast Liaison. Chelsea, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
For the benefit of the Kings Point graduates who are graduating, and also for others, what is the big advantage to sailing with MM&P?
I think one of the bigger advantages of sailing with MMP is the simple fact that we are a union, and a lot of people will argue that unions are the backbone of America. I personally chose MMP over the other unions just because I truly appreciated the transparency that this union has, that you can go to a physical union hall, you see the actual jobs on the board, so you know exactly what you're getting yourself into in regards to the contract, the company, the length that your sailing duration will be. I also liked that you can just work with the union and you can decide your own schedule. So the flexibility and transparency is what really motivated me to go the MMP route.
So you're a 2014 graduate of Kings Point. Can you give us an overview of your own story?
Yes, so I graduated Kings Point 2014. Upon graduation, I joined a private tanker company on the West Coast. I sailed with them for about 4.5 years. And then I realized that they were never going to give me the opportunity to sail second mate, and absolutely nothing against career thirds, but that wasn't my journey. So I decided to transition to MMP, and I've been with MMP since 2018. And now that I'm how many years is that? 6 years in, I realized that it definitely was the smart choice for me personally.
And what do you do as Women's Caucus Committee East Coast Liaison?
So we do a lot of things, but one great thing we do is that we really advocate for our female mariners to get them rights, to make it easier for them to return back to sea if they want to after having a child or children. We are in contract negotiations with companies just to make it more easily accessible for mothers to go back out to sea, whether it's asking for accessible and reliable internet, a satellite phone, so that they have the means to, if it's important to them, to pump breast milk on board, store it in a freezer, and also mail it home. So anything in regards to that, we really help start the conversation and make way for this to happen for moms.
Excellent. Well, if people want to find out more about MMP, where should they go on the web?
So we have a website called bridgedeck.org. We have a special tab at the top that's called Women's Caucus. We also, we host Zoom meetings every 2 months. I send out a newsletter every month to our members. We also have a phone number and an email address.
Okay, I appreciate that. We've been speaking with Chelsea Patterson, who is the Women's Caucus Committee East Coast Liaison with the International Organization of Master Mates and Pilots. Chelsea, thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
I'm Dave Grady for Maritime TV from our studios here near Washington, D.C., alongside the Digimariner webcast and the graduation webcast. Thanks for watching.